Hello and welcome to On a Side Note Gaming. Playing Biomutant. Waiting for this game for years, so let's see how it is. I noticed earlier today it was overwhelmingly negative, so I'm pretty excited to. I did try and make a character earlier. I don't know if it actually saved, so I'll see whether I have to go through character creation again. That would kind of suck, huh? We'll watch the fun intro here. I know the dialogue is fucking obnoxious. That's howdy. All of those critters look like fun to fight. Alrighty.
How can something as beautiful as this be dying? A plague is ruining the land, but the tree of life still stands. Question is, for how long? End is coming to the new world. The tribes stand divided, in need of someone strong enough to unite them, or bring them all down. This is a story with an unusual beginning. So, let's expect an unusual end. Welcome to Biomutant.
Save my character. Cricket.
Encode your DNA.
I
Define your genetic structure. Choose a genetic resilience.
active.
Choose your first style.
Let's see what else. Say they added Ziggy Stardust.
Pick your main color. Choose your detail color.
Realize he has fucking overbite. Yeah, we're going with this raccoon.
Pick a class. Commander, Psy-Freak. Psy-Freak
That they're
chosen.
magic. Yeah,
That'll work.
let's go. I know how to walk.
Here's somebody with a troubled past, drawn into the spotlight of a story that's already begun. We're already at a crossroads. Choosing a path in life is that fork in the road where you make a choice or simply stop living.
Eh?
But for you, it's not only a crossroad, but a choice. A reflection of your key, the primal energy that flows through everything.
Let me introduce myself. I'm the light and bright side of you, or your inner voice to be precise. An echo of balance and consequence of your actions as you move forward.
Wonderful.
Seems more like you're being lightheaded if you ask me, but you'll come around eventually.
I'm glad I get the physical representations of metaphorical devil and angel on my shoulders.
But what comes around goes all the way back around. So, it's better to stick to your instincts. You can't fight what's in your nature.
Yes, so I'm probably going to be pretty middle of the road. Hate to tell
In
you
your
guys.
nature, and here I was hoping we'd be all about natural selection, survival of the strongest, and so forth. If that's not instinct, then I don't know what is.
Natural selection is all about evolution and progress. And as soon as there's enough light, darkness will disappear.
That's just not true.
Right is always right.
Get a gun.
Stories of death and the bodies left behind. A reminder that we're at the mercy of nature and the one that preys on others.
Could have made that dead thing look natural.
Do you remember the beast that shattered your family? Or did you choose to forget? You turned your back on our world and got lost in your own. Meanwhile, the predator only grew stronger.
It's dead. I'm gonna eat it. Oh, Jesus. Ah. I fucking hate trying to parry. Oh, hey, this is the part from that intro.
You'd better make a run for it. This is not the time nor place to end this story.
Could I have killed him if I didn't run away? Like, I have magic and a gun. I feel like I could have just
This time,
dipped.
it was best to run and live to fight another day. Let us hope you're ready for it when it comes.
Probably.
The predator isn't the only threat. The wildlife started to mutate when the end of days began, and the tree of life started to die.
Target may attack them. Camera towards the enemy and target them with ranged attacks. Reload your weapons, press R. Ability, press button down to while holding mouse. Throw a sparking ball of key energy that damages the patient. Left to press.
You're on the ropes.
Oops.
Right where it cuts.
Glad my whisper. I really don't want to die here. Although I take hard mode, so my own fucking. But there we go. Yeah. Start last checkpoint. Easier with a controller.
The predator isn't the only.
Yes.
Got it. All fired up. Punchy punch. Boom.
Die. You all need to die.
Cracker do.
Okay, yeah, this game is much easier.
Knuckle duckle. It's becoming terminal. Itchy trigger.
No, I don't know where. This might be a little bit here. Let's run. Good lord. Can't get that. Wow, if that's a chair, I'm really fucking. Chest, gimme. Is electric module. Weapon add-on. Right. I have electricity on my gun now. Medical bag. Eyes. Okay, so up on the D-pad. Combat. And hey, my cricket friend. Why are you, broken?
The oil sludges everywhere. To most, it only means death. But some have adapted to the new environment and changed with it.
Oh god!
Evolution has its ways.
LPs. Oh, I don't want to die in the sludge. Holy shit.
Almost there. It's starting to add up. Blasting everything to bits.
Why don't you knock it the hell off? Needs to be looted. Highlight a fallen enemy and press Y. Remember to use healing item. Health regen. Candy can. Enemies that actually have something. Like horrible sludge. Bird.
Not enough key energy.
I don't have enough key to dodge. It costs key to do a roll dodge? What the hell? Oh,
Sparked.
Jesus Christ. No!
Half-lifed.
Oh, God. Okay, one down. All of these enemies are level 1 and they're fucking whooping my ass. Maybe I shouldn't play on hard mode. Yeah, that's right. Fuck you.
Mowed them all down.
Pills. Nice. And a sword. No. I don't actually get to use it. I guess because I'm magic. Why would they let me use a sword? Got my power glove. Cool, you can ball grab. Ah. Or summon. Large shield. Break the shields with melee attacks for damage. Wonderful. Oh God. Holy shit.
You've got nothing left.
God, he fucking... I'm the only one that's allowed to have range. You need to stop that.
No, that's bad.
Listen, big guy. Relax. Relax while I electrocute you, alright? Finally an upgrade. Level up. Love all of the candies and shit I'm getting. Guy with a gun. Oh. Probably fit. Barter. Key and power are good and all, but
You can take all the hits.
I need to not die. Ranged combat. Use armed. Guns. VXRT. Oh, so I did just unlock. XXY? Okay, yeah, that sounds like a decent combo. Why not? Oh, I could have spent it on this. Powered him. Gear.
Sharp dressed.
No. Love it. Alright. Go.
Look, an emergency box from the once was. A rare sight.
Crowbar. Nice. Alright. Weapon. Fucking item I need to break through the door. Purpose of that.
That pipe looks weak. The claw bar should come in handy.
Pop that shit open, buddy. Oh. Did not realize there was a contextual.
Whoa. It's time to find a way out of this place. No, really, I mean it.
I hear Jiminy Cricket. Calm down with the dictating my life to me. Double jumping this whole time, but thank you for teaching me that I was capable. What was that?
The MORKS produce biomatter in their multi-organ that they shed under distress. Blobs that affect the cell being when absorbed, including you.
Oh god.
Wow, that's good stuff.
Nice.
You're empty of ki.
Yes, I'm aware. Thank you for telling me.
A punch crunch. Middle-lifed.
Nod. Oh. Oh god, it's still up. I thought I killed it. Oh my god. Bioblobs unlock special powers anytime by accessing mutations part of the menu. Oh goodness. Mutations. I assume that's my psi powers. Biogenetics. Mothmouth. Mothmouth present. Attack the enemy with all allies instead of. Oh. So I can only get bio up. Turtle form. Ability while on a slope. And punch. Oh. Pretty nice. Worm hop. Or smash into the ground with tremendous force, damaging all enemies with light impact. I kinda wanna save up for that. Up on the foot to bounce off. Bounce them around. Head wisps. Pull back to deck. Ooh, so I think I'm gonna save up for Storm Hop or Mud Punch, because those sound like the things to get. I don't want Blink Teleport. Psi powers. I don't really care about resistance. I got something to save up. God, I hope I help. Glittering. This.
Toxanol built vessels called arcs to save themselves from the impending doom. But was it too late? It is only from the flight logs of the single arc they left behind that we know other arcs traveled through the sky and beyond. It seems those that came before us never lost hope in finding a new home for their kind.
Cool. I hate the design, but I like the idea. And a puzzle. Switch selected. rotations you left, or your intellect have certain position rotated to running out of moves before that consequence.
Just a few moves left. Make them count. There are few records of the chain of events that led to the big apocalypse eons ago, but it's clear the world wasn't prepared for how recklessly the Toxanol Corporation would make its mark on the world. Their rare earth mining and nuclear industries generated tons of waste, and without consideration for the future, they dumped it all in landfills until they ran out of space. That's when they made the big mistake. They began dumping the toxic waste in the surf just off the coast instead, assuming that it would sink and decay with time. And they were right. But no one was prepared for what was about to unfold. Once in the surf, the radiation interfered with the genetics of the wildlife and created bizarre mutations in their offspring. It had an inconceivable impact on biodiversity and the entire ecosystem. The world as they knew it crumbled as nature retaliated. It would never be the same again, and what remained of it became ours.
Interesting. That seems like basically the plot of Read to Come by Andre Norton. Just what happened after on the humans' new planet that they went to. I mean, I guess they fucked up Earth before they left, but then they also fucked up their new planet, and this seems to mirror Andre Norton's short story.
The sound of spark metal going pew-pew is never a good thing. It's coming from behind that door.
Can't fucking wait for any
A
boss
warning
fight.
label. The box looks like a potential brain melt. It's going to take a bit of puzzling to short-circuit the door. Just a few moves left. Make them count.
I got it.
There you go.
Nice. Glad I picked this smart character. Were you an enemy? Perfectly countering an attack will stun them. Stunned enemy has star circuit around their head. You can launch it up in the air by pressing left bumper.
The wheeled one is outnumbered. You'd better help him out.
Oh my god. You need to die.
Your key energy is all used up.
Oh god. I really need to learn some more kung fu so I can stop air juggling people.
In the face.
As fun as that is. I can understand people's criticism. Combat is really samey, but I don't mind.
Shot through.
me with your fucking blunderbuss, bro. Oh no.
That's the last of them. Let's talk to the wheeled one before backup arrives.
Yeah, I will talk to him as soon as I finish looting the corpses, because otherwise it's just
That's
murder.
paid off.
My good friend always says. If I loot the corpses, it's adventuring. Alright, wheelchair, what do you got? How are you?
He wants to thank you for taking his side against the scavengers. He sounds familiar. You just can't figure out why. He presents himself as out of date. He knows he's way overdue, but he hasn't given up. He doesn't seem surprised that you don't recognize him. You were just a child back then, the night everything changed. There have been rumors of a one-eyed Ronin seen outside the Great Wall, and he's happy to see it's true. The legend of the one-eyed child that grew up as an outcast is old and sad. The child could have been anyone, but the evil it had fled had left a mark, a facial scar to remember the past. It's a scar you're covering under that eye patch, isn't it? But he would have recognized you anyways. You look exactly like your Muma. There's no doubt you're the child, and that what Lupa Lupin did to your village, your Muma and Popsy, was the beginning of the end. He says it has taken you a long time to bring the past back up to the present, to find your way back, but he's grateful you have. It was after the attack that the unity fell apart. Your Muma's disciples divided and formed tribes as a reaction to the blight that had fallen upon the land.
He didn't even mention that.
The impending threat of the World Eaters bringing down the Tree of Life is ever worries about the Jagni tribe that's actively working for a doomsday and purging of the world. Had it not been for the Tree of Life, no one would have survived. He hopes you at least remember the tree.
Flashbacks. By default, dialogues are set to line to the next automatically. Oh boy. Little rat with underbite. Or overbite. Oh my god, it's Elvis.
Asks if you were tired, as it's a bit of a hike here from the village. He wonders if your Muma knows you are here. You're such a good child, so you probably did. He understands why you came all the way out here, to see them, the potato people.
Potato people.
The potato people, or Nono, are a wonder, somehow interlinked with this little tree here, fueling its source of life. Magic? He claims it's just the energy powering and connecting all things living, like the Nono. The Nono prefer to hide in glittergrass. He says you should get over there and ruffle it. See if you can make one come out of hiding.
It's gonna be the grasshopper. I drowned! Okay. Jesus Christ, alrighty. I didn't realize that's what would happen when my energy ran out while swimming. Fuck. Well, better to find that out now than when I'm in the middle of something. Just don't try to fucking swim.
You found one. You should be proud. They don't come out for everyone.
Is it?
Just what the Pensai needs to complete its cycle and grow into a tree of life. The small tree you saw up there where you met will eventually grow into a tree of life and start giving back to nature. It'll be the heart of the land. In time to come, the only way it'll grow tall is with the burst of ki released from the Nono as they become one with the tree. You'll need a net to catch his, but asks you to be gentle. The Nono are sensitive beings, an embodiment of ki, the primal energy.
Okay.
You handle that net like you've never done anything else. He's
I
impressed.
missed like 4 times, bro.
He's grateful for all the help he can get. There's lots of Nono out there that need to be guided to the roots of the Pensai tree. They're hiding in the glittergrass that mostly grows deep inside damp caves, where they draw mineral from the natural rock.
Hey, dude!
One day, he hopes the tree will have grown tall enough to sustain the world. But today, your focus is getting this one to become one with the tree.
Okay. Go. Oh no. Tree. And do. I.
Now that you've seen the Nono's connection with the tree with your own eyes, you have no reason to doubt. From this day on, he'll make nurturing the Pensai into a tree of life, a life goal, not only for our village's sake, but for all of us, everyone. One day, the land won't be as peaceful. Not even your Muma will be able to protect us. You can already see the effects from how reckless those before us act. We're doomed. The land won't survive the side effects of the old world's industrial advances.
Man, I
He
can't wait
says
to get a
you better
robot and
hurry
start
back to the
polluting.
village before your Muma comes looking for you. You did good here today. No, she's got lots. A raid last night on the Lupin camp with her disciples. Wonders if they let the Predator family live or not.
Thank you for unlocking ancient
He
memories,
lost
Wheeled
you
One.
there for a while, but no memory is alone. It's part of a trail you can follow. He says he remembers every single day he devoted to growing the Tree of Life.
Oh, you're Elvis?
But now he's afraid
Crazy.
it might be in vain. The tree started to die when the end of days begun, and it wasn't long after that that the World Eaters arrived.
What do I care more about learning about? World Eaters, I guess.
The genetic evolution that occurred after the apocalypse, the toxin all inflicted on the land, set the World Eaters' DNA into overdrive.
Okay, but what are they?
His friend Gizmo is working on a Mekton and needs help defeating the Jumbo Puff at the end of the West Route. Wiz is still repairing his octopod to confront the Merc Puff that dwells deep down under the surface at the end of the Northwest Route. Nocco has tamed the Midget and is preparing to take on the Hoof Puff at the end of the East Route. Finally, Goop is almost done with the Goo Glide, a machine able to ride the waves of the surf all the way out to the Porky Puff at the end of the route to the southeast. Out of Date says his friends are gearing up to stop the World Eaters. There's one at the end of each route. The road ahead won't be easy, but he's counting on your support. His friends aren't
Well, I mean,
strong enough to
I'm
end
the
this on their own.
Fucking protag, so you've got my support, my man.
He wants you to understand that you'll all die if the tree isn't saved.
Porky Puff. How do I stop the great
His
Satan?
friends have prepared something specific for each World Eater. The Mekton, the Octopod, the Majute, and the Goo Glide are almost ready to ride. Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the situation with the World Eaters.
Hey, it's the net. Rarity abnormal. Nice. Thanks. Glad you live in bunker.
You're
By
getting the
yourself.
hang of it.
Night, see ya.
Quickest way out is through the roof where they came in, and the rope looks strong enough to climb.
Certainly does. That XP. No! Damn it. Oh god, I hate platforming. Fuck, I really hate platforming. Apparently hates me. Wait, am I not post? Gotta be something over there. They wouldn't let me jump on top of this if there wasn't. This seems like somewhere I can come back to. I'll get it later. Access Map now, yes? Whereabouts? Surf Pelago, Dead Zone, Derp Fields, Knacky Leafs, Krypstonies, Mushi Moshi Mire, Kleppy Dune.
Know that the Tree of Life is dying. Its days are numbered. Without help, it can't endure the environmental change and assault from the World Eaters.
You never explained to me exactly what they are. Have my mouse dead center. Fucking screen. Thank you. I didn't know how to sprint this whole fucking time.
A signpost maps it out for the cartographically challenged.
Alright.
Let's
Piss
see.
on the signpost. Really? Once you're found near a location of interest all around the world, you'll unlock signposts when interacting with it. Fast travel. Okay. I can fast travel the bunker whenever I want. Stavjan. I think he made the music. That's the soundtrack. Oh, good lord. I want to pet it. Three-headed, fat, fluffy shark.
That must be the World Eater that chewed off Out-of-Date's leg. You'll need a hat trick to bring that down. The World
I wanna
Eaters
pet
have
the
made their
fluffy
marks
three-headed
on our
shark
world
monster.
over time.
It's gonna be my best friend.
That's not the first nor the last village it'll leave in its wake. Look, a survivor. Glad to see someone made it out alive.
Man, I'm sorry your entire fucking life was just ruined in 2 seconds.
He's heard the stories about the terror inflicted by the World Eaters to other enclaves, but never expected one to come all the way here.
Eh, they never do. Inner balance is 2 halves. Those who always act in the same manner, but your wholeness is the sum of the choices you make and the actions you take. Balance of your actions creates your aura score, which affects dialogue.
He worries there won't be much left to save if this continues, even if the Tree of Life survives the attack. He doesn't know what you're, but something tells him you've stayed true to your heart.
Psi points interacting with captives and psi shrines or psi points that you can use to unlock psionic powers. Powers can only be unlocked once you have reached required dark or light inner balance.
Anyway, he needs help and says it's by your actions you'll be judged, not by your intentions. He's grateful for that. You still seem to have a spark of light in you.
Bro.
Ah! That's a spark of light in you!
What's there to like about light? It hurts to look at.
Not as much as it hurts to look at you.
Always making this personal.
And you're always trying to pretend it's not.
Guys, like, it's fine to vividly hallucinate you every now and then, but you don't have to talk so annoyingly. I really want to get rid of this pink glove. Turn to Psi Point. Lock in the mutations menu. Wowee.
There's Out of Date again. He must have missed something important.
How did he get up the rope climb?
Out of Date says you will make a better stand against the World Eaters with the sup, and there are 2 nearby.
Okay.
The Myriad tribe is likely to be a good match as they act on the understanding of the greater good and have a code of honor.
Nice.
Won't be easy, as the conflict between the tribes is worse than ever, teetering on the brink of war. Conviction to stop the World Eaters began when the Leviathans rose from the depths of the surf. Siding with the Myriad's movement for wholeness in a fragmented world might seem like the logical thing to do, but is it the right thing? One thing's certain, though. Destiny arrives all the same.
For the other people, you said there's another tribe here.
The Jagni tribe only ever had one conviction: to bring balance to the world by wiping out the weak.
Ah.
They believe a cleansing is necessary to restore the world and want to let the World Eaters bring down the Tree of Life. But siding with Jagni isn't necessarily a bad thing. Fate will find a way.
Alright, so I'm
Out of
gonna
date says
join
someone
the
needs to break
first
the
one
stalemate
and then
shift
take over the
balance
second
of power
one
to either
by
Jagni's or
whooping all their
Myriad's
asses
side.
and being like, well, guess what? Y'all are weak compared to me, so I'm in charge
He
now.
believes the tribe's Sifus, Myriad especially, will listen to you and expects you to pay at least one of them a visit and play your part. Myriad is convinced that defeating the World Eaters is the only way the world can be saved, but they've been forced to focus on their rivalry with the Jagni tribe. Out of Date will be waiting for you beneath the Tree of Life if you lose track of what you need to do. Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the situation with the World Eaters.
Yes, yes, don't worry. I'll be hiding. You just take care of everything yourself. Got 2 psi powers, so I can grab Blink right now. Blaze is the same as Direction, Shockwave where you appear. Blaze, same as Fire damage. That's tough. Freeze would also be. Care about Levitate. Kinda cool. Going with.
Another fork in the road. It's either the tunnel or the motor bridge. What'll it be?
Yep. Jackasses. Take the. I mean, if I want to go whoop their asses, like, I'm in charge now. Join the Myriads. Myriad way.
It's unusual that natural tunnels like this still exist. Most of them got flooded. Your reserves are tapped. Right between the eyes. knock 'em out. You might want to fall back. Fist of face.
Might makes right. I'm stronger than all of you. You guys were wearing heavy fucking armor. My electricity and my fire both effective against gases.
This area was beautiful before the tribe war began. Look at it now. It's a war zone.
Yes, a chest. Ooh, pack.
Down is easy. Up is the hard bit.
Ah. Nothing. Dope.
That's the... Will they be friends or foe? You should head up there. That way you'll know.
Creation. Ah, yes, a fast travel point. Yes, on that log. Nice.
Let's see.
See, map thing.
It's a beaten path to that door. If you go there, you'd better make an entrance. Says they're wary of strangers. They're at war. Says just because you've made time to meet the Sifu doesn't mean he has time for you. But you're welcome to give it a try.
I require an audience with your king. Ah, you're a sloth, I see.
The Myriad tribe, greater good and a code of honor. They believe uniting the tribes is the only way to restore the peace. The Sifu is convinced that defeating the World Eaters and saving the Tree of Life is the only way to make the world a better place.
Probably not wrong.
He welcomes you to the Myriad Fort and introduces himself as the tribe's Sifu. But he was hoping you'd show up. The news of a vigilante Ronin on crusade crossing the Great Wall through the crack in Bunker 101 has preceded you. He heard you took out-of-date side against the scavengers in Bunker 101. Seems you believe in helping your next, and that's something you have in common. He's convinced you've returned for a reason, and is glad you chose to come here.
Problem, bruh.
There's something about your spirit that sparks memories of you as a kidling. He can still sense you're kind-hearted.
God, it's
The
time for
Sifu
another.
says sometimes one memory can make another come to life. He hasn't thought about your Muma for ages, even though she taught him a lot. He was one of the original Wang Fu disciples. Your Muma invented Wang Fu. Originally, it consisted of unarmed combat and the 6 weapons: the boomerang, the shuriken, the bow, the staff, the nunchuk, and the hook and chain. The Sifu says it's time to set the past aside, at least for now.
God,
Unrest is sweeping the land, and there are rivals in
Turn
all
to the past.
directions. Myriad wants unity between the tribes. Their goal is understanding of the greater good and establishing a code of honor. If you believe there's some good in everyone, there's still hope for tomorrow. You'll unite the tribes and defeat the World Eaters to save the Tree of Life.
Sets the gate and goal. Save the Tree of Life. Choosing destiny. Defeated rivals. Night or
He was hoping you'd join them. You understand that there's no harm in doing good to others. The Sifu was waiting for something to tip the balance in their favor, and with you by their side, he's confident you can unite the other tribes. The one you should coerce first is the Jagni tribe.
sound very great or
The
good.
Myriad were placed here to fulfill a certain purpose, chosen to unite the tribes and take control of their destiny. The tribes need a firm hand guiding them into the future.
Yeah, mine, not yours, my dude.
Their kin have run out of options and found themselves backed into a corner. Even those who desire peace have been forced to prepare for war. They might bring them war, but they'll never take away their inner peace. He wants
Great
you to
warrior monk,
focus.
just say
These
fire.
are the new rival outposts your tribe needs to take control of.
Let's go.
He says you'll regret not being on their side. The only way you'll learn their secrets, Wung Fu and the tribe weapon now, is if you defeat him. And that will never happen.
See, buddy.
You both have gentle minds, so they want to wage a gentle war. A war that bonds as much as it breaks. Tells you not to be afraid. Your fate cannot be taken from you. Claim the rival
As I
outposts
said, I'm
and
not gonna
earn the
just
right
play the
to
goody
wield
two-shoes.
the
I'm gonna
tribe
go wipe the
weapon.
floor with that fucking dude.
Once you've dealt with the rival's outposts, you'll challenge their Sifu to unite their tribe with yours and let your kin share land again. They passed the point of no return as their words lost power and see no other way forward than using violence to combat violence. Seeing you brings back his memories of the old village. Myriad wants unity between the tribes. Their goal is understanding of the greater good and establishing a code
God,
of
I've heard the
honor.
greater good so much, I feel like I'm dealing with the cow.
He remembers your kind and unselfish soul and can sense you still have it in you, the will to do good. Anyway, the memories you make with your family are strong and can sometimes come to life. Passing the old village on your way to the first rival outpost might help. Even though it's now a different place from a different time, it is a place that'll make you remember.
Okay.
You have things to do, places to go to, Says you should take...
Guessing the... Or no, the other guys are... Frazier's here, just to help. I guess that's...
Thanks you for rising from your past to be a better person. We'll be around when you return.
Alright, talk to you later, sis.
The gatekeeper welcomes you back to the... Understands you have other places you need to go.
Yes. Have to go. Someone's ass. Childhood village. Okay.
Better beware, that's a mump up ahead. They were hit hard by evolution, the wonky ones especially, deformed and unfurled. Took care of you. You're absolutely drained. Down to half your health.
Oh god, I'm out of health. No, son of a bitch.
Gone.
Well, you know what? It's been an hour and a quarter. This is as good a place as any to call it. I will try to kill that thing tomorrow after work.
Better beware, that's a mump up ahead. They were
I'll
hit
give it
hard by
one more.
evolution, the wonky ones especially, deformed
One
and
more go.
unfurled.
Start off doing poorly.
A smart foe would lead.
Yeah, okay. Well, we will pick up here tomorrow. Tuning in. Catch